Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Monday, April 28th. Hope y'all had a great weekend. We got 2 NBA games for today's slate, as well 8 MLB games. Check your promotions tab if you got that 3-man flex NFL draft earlier last week. Should have got a free play if you hit all 3. Unfortunately, I checked my promotions tab. I did hit the 3-man flex. I was just disappointed on the amount that Prize Picks gave out. I mean, you still had to get the 3 right, and you ended up with a $5 free play. I mean, I'll take it, but very disappointing for the #1 app and the most profitable app. I mean, $5 for a 3-man flex. I know it was free, but kind of disappointing in the amount. I'm sure other cappers are, and I'm sure the general public is disappointed on that free amount promotion. But we'll take it. So let's get started today. My play of the day for NBA today, it's going to be Davion Mitchell. 2 reasons why. He's been the most consistent player for the Heat. And if it becomes a blowout or not, Davion Mitchell should stay on the floor. I think everything's in play for him. Points, PRA, RA. I personally took his points, but I have them scattered throughout different platforms. So I took his PRA, which is at 21.5. It's all the way bumped to 22.5. I took his points. I took his fantasy score. But one of my favorite ones is field goals made, and that is at 4.5. This is going to get bumped to 5.5. So hopefully you guys get it in, but it's at 4.5 on Prize Picks, and that's what I'm going to be taking it since I already took his points, his RA on other platforms. Points and assists is definitely in play as well. So field goals made is what I'm taking on Prize Picks. And he should be at 4.5. They got so many options. $4.5. That's going to be in our free leg. 4.5. He's been averaging 6 to 8 in this series against Cleveland. I think Cleveland closes it out, but I think Davion Mitchell, since he's been the most consistent one, if it becomes a blowout, he's staying on the floor. If it's competitive, he's staying on the floor, obviously with the steal potential and the high assist that he does. Davion Mitchell's got to be on your slips today. I think everything is a go for him. Next one is going to be Darius Garland. And for him, you have his PRA. Points and assists is probably best, and that's what I'm going to be targeting. Or you can take his assist alone. PA Gabi is definitely in play. So you can see Prize Picks has so many options with his Demons and Gabis. But points and assists, 22.5. I mean, that's solid. His fantasy score is solid. You can take his Gabi and lower the line. Obviously, you can cash this just on points alone if he does have one of those good shooting nights. But he's been averaging about 15 to 18 points in this series against Miami. So definitely taking Darius Garland. Top 3 for him, points and assists, or fantasy score. Those are my top picks for Darius Garland. Next up, we're going to go with Curry. Jimmy Butler is questionable. Even if he plays, he's not going to be 100%. It's going to rely on Curry. I think the Warriors take a 3-1 lead here. I think it's gonna be very competitive, the most competitive game on the slate for today. But Curry's gonna do his thing. I think his rebounds and assists, given that Butler is questionable, and even if he plays, I still think he cashes this. Is his 10.5 RA. That's what I'm gonna be leaning towards. Been averaging 12, even with Butler on the floor. So I'm gonna be taking that over. Points is obviously in play. If you take his points, I think his higher paying out Gabi is best option. You got 21 and 24. I'll probably lean towards 21. Obviously, you can blow past 27.5 at 36 against Houston, 31 first game. So he's been averaging well over 28. Well, Curry's in play. Those are my top 3 picks for today's slate. Let's head on over to MLB. Best on the board for me is a pitcher strikeout combo. That's going to be Will Warren and Tomoyuki Sugano. Sugano only's gotten over 4 strikeouts. He's only had 4 strikeouts in 1 game and 5 career starts. He's not a strikeout pitcher. I think the Yankees get to him. I have him projected to get 2 strikeouts. Will Warren needs 7 strikeouts. I don't think he gets it. He hasn't gone over, and he is a rookie. He hasn't gone over this season. But for Will Warren, I have him projected to get 4 or 5 strikeouts against the Orioles. The Orioles had a horrendous weekend. I think they bounced back against a rookie. Had 5 against Cleveland, 1 against Tampa. He's only got 6 ones. We need 7 from him because I think Sugano gets 2. So that's probably the best prop for MLB today. That's the best value. 53.2% on DG Fantasy to go under. And that's probably the best prop. If you're doing a 2-man, best one will be Davion Mitchell's field goals made and this combo strikeout prop. Those are my top 2. If you do 2-mans. Pitcher strikeouts, didn't find any value today unless you're taking some gobbies, but pitchers are going today are kind of mediocre. The only one I did like was JP Sears, and they bumped his line to 4.5. His best line is probably 3.5 now. 2.5 gobby. Patrick Corbin's a hit and miss. He was a horrendous pitcher last season, but this season he's pitching pretty good. He's decent for the Rangers. You might want to take him. If you can take him on other platforms, take his hits allowed. Flaherty's probably the best pitcher on the slate today. May's in play. I think he bounces back from that Chicago game. Strikeouts are definitely there. Probably his gobby will be best at 3.5. But Jack Flaherty is probably the best pitcher going today, followed by Dustin May. So you can take Flaherty at 6. It's solid. So that's definitely in play. Today might be one of those days for the hitters. And there's a couple hitters that I like. First one is Wyatt Langford. 7, taking him, no doubt about it. Let's clear the board real quick. Langford, top hitter for me today. Cruz as well. Just keep in mind he is not playing in Colorado, which is the real reason why he had a big series. But even then, going against the Cardinals, division rivals, I think Eli De La Cruz hits is probably best gobby. Hits, runs, and RBI. If you can find it, not sure if Price Picks has it. They have his gobby, you can take that. Just check which payout is better. And one more is going to be James Wood. Fantasy score will probably be best for him, or hits, runs, and RBIs. Going against the Mets. Probably his fantasy score will be best since he does have stolen base potential. And that rounds up my picks for MLB. So mix and match, pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Hopefully you guys hit that free promo the past week. Check your promotions tab and opt in and get your free play. $5 play, take it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.